What's good, lifters? It's your boy OKGK. I'm back. Today's Wednesday and we're doing some quad work. So yes, we're doing legs. And what's gonna happen, I will walk you guys through the workout and through the changes at the end of the video. Instead of wasting time right now, we'll do it at the end of the video. That way I'll be able to improvise, adapt to the changes myself, and walk you guys through basically the whole routine and how it affects me. So let's not waste time, let's get it. See you there. Mic check, music on, much better. What's up everybody, finally I got around to do another informational video. Let's get started. Leg extensions will be our first exercise, 3 sets, 20 reps each, and then last 2 sets will be going for 16 repetitions. By that time we'll be tired, so 16s are plenty. Please keep an eye on my feet in this exercise. I'm pausing every 5 reps, so 5, and 5 reps pauses, and then every 10 reps I am spreading my feet. You can see me spreading my feet here. So the first 10 repetitions I kept my feet inwards, and the second 10 repetitions I will keep my feet outwards just like here. That will put tension on inner and outer quads. With 16 repetitions, obviously we're holding every 4 and we're switching our feet every 8 reps. 8 and 8 will be 16. Moderate weight, we're not going heavy, and focusing on 3 things. Pump, obviously with high repetitions, squeeze every 5 or 4 reps, and last but not least, we focusing on that stretch. We're going all the way down. That's where you feel it the most. This is my pump chase exercise where obviously I'm not going heavy. Instead, I'm focusing on pushing as much blood, pumping as much blood as I can through repetitions. Awesome way to build muscle and warm those joints. Front squats is my next exercise, and unfortunately I cannot educate you on this particular one just because I'm learning myself. The best suggestion I can give to all of you is to videotape yourself. Anytime you think you're doing it perfectly, once you videotape you may see the imperfection, and you can always capitalize. Those little things and things in your form can always be improved. Now with this one, I am starting with the low weight and I'm adapting to the movement. So I'm dialing into posture, into keeping the weight on my heels at all times. I will be spreading the weight through the heels and side of the foot. Also working on my toe placement, whether it's outwards or the toes parallel to each other. Usually my natural form is just like this, where my toes facing outwards a little bit. I do want to play around, and this is my new movement, so I'm going to be switching everything around it. Obviously safety and longevity is the priority, but at the same time we do want to get the benefits of building muscle through this exercise. It will probably take me 2 to 4 weeks to get the form right, and I'll still be tweaking over time. However, the most of the form will be set for me. And that's what I suggest to everybody. Take your time dialing yourself into the exercise, get your form right, and then from there work on your weight, whether you chase the repetitions or you chase heavy movements. Let's take a look at one more set before we jump into our next movement. Hello leg press. What's up? Okay, JK. Let's get started. So this is my special exercise and I love it. I call it 4x30. And the reason is, obviously it's 4 sets, 30 repetitions each. Focus on placing the weight on the side of your foot and on your heels. So spread it somewhere up there. You will feel the benefits on working that outer quad. Play around with the weight. Obviously we don't want to go too heavy. You can do a light weight in the beginning for the first set as a warm-up, but then increase your weight. 30 repetitions should be very tough for you to do. As you see, I take breaks, and when I take a break I don't extend my feet all the way out so it can be rested. I keep my feet on an angle like here. That involves a lot of tension still in your quads and the blood is rushed in. So it's not an easy thing to do to take a break, but it is easier than keep going. Again, pick your weight yourself, don't be a superhero, try it out first. I usually do 3 plates on each side, both for warm-ups and all the way down. However, sometimes I can put 4 plates on each side. It's very rarely though. The amount of reps, the amount of sets remain the same. If you want to take more breaks, by all means do it. If you think more breaks will guarantee you an easier time, you're absolutely wrong. Try this exercise with a good weight and you see that breaks give you a little bit of room to play in, but not much. You still get the benefits of that pump. It's not an easy exercise, guys.
Heart is pounding, blood is rushing, my legs are dead. This damn 430, I call it 430 because it's 4 reps, 4 sets times 30 reps. It's a freaking killer. If you thought something is bad in your workout routine, try this one. This is going to be murdering your legs. So with this said, quad exercise is complete. Now we're jumping into calves. See you later. Whew.
Hopefully guys you got an idea how tough that movement is. Calf workout, see me placing my feet now. Smith machine, calf raise, and this is going to be for 5 sets, light weight. I'm not going heavy, I'm an advocate to go on heavy on such a small muscle group. If you like to do it, go by all means, go for it. Sometimes even I go heavy just to switch it up, but for the most part I focus on the stretch, contraction, and proper execution. Very slow on those negatives and positives. We control the movement from down to up. If you always go heavy, please take my advice and just try it once. Proper execution and you see the difference. Now look at my feet here. I'm touching my heels all the way down. That stretch allows me to do so. And now going all the way down, all the way up with proper controlled movement. I'm not going too fast. Focusing on that squeeze. Everybody, do not overstretch your calves. Do not risk injuring yourself. Go as low as you can, and with time you will progress. The weight will push you down. You all should be stretching your calves and all your muscle groups anyway whenever you can. With this one, focus on proper movement and use your mobility to your advantage if you have it. If you're not as mobile, go with what you got. You will get better over time. Jumping into our seated calf raise. With this exercise, I'm mostly focusing on the pump, up and down, no pauses, nothing else, just pump. Pump as much blood as you can. Pick your weight yourself, you will know better where you stand with it. As you see, standing Smith machine and seated calf raises, very different exercises, and not only that, the focus on those exercises is very different too. With that, we try to capitalize on all aspects on building muscle in our calves.
What's up? Alright, all done. Tired a little bit, fatigued a little bit. You know, the good thing about this workout is that I have 2 exercises for my calves, and even when I'm very tired through my quad exercises, those calf exercises give me time to rest up, to get my energy back, so it's always awesome. Good workout, nothing compared to my hell workout. You guys, if you guys been with me for a while, you guys know what the hell workout is, and it should be even in my description as a hell workout for legs somewhere down in my video. So if you want, check that out. That's a tough workout, but thankfully I changed the schedule and I don't have to go through hell again. So you know what? Let's recap on my leg workouts during the week and the changes I've made. So Mondays, usually my hardest workout, my funnest workout for my legs is because I'm pushing heavy squat movements. So 3 reps 6 sets, and I'm focused on heavy weight. As long as I can do 3 reps. If I'm doing way more than 3 reps, obviously the weight has to be increased. So Monday is my squat day, is my glute day, and is my sumo deadlift day. And obviously I add a little bit of warm-up prior to that, and at the end I usually add ab work or calf work, some other exercise, traps, neck, so forth and so forth. That's my day 1 workout. For that day I need the most energy because that's my powered workout day. Now jumping into Wednesday, today is day 3, and usually my day 5 is on my day 3, like today. So my day 3 now is going to be my front squats. Again, this is going to be focusing on my quad work. So front squats, then I'm jumping into, before front squats, leg extensions. The reason I do leg extensions is because 1, thankful I'm able to do that movement. I suggest to no one to do it unless you know how to do it, or you do it properly, or you do it at least with low weight until you learn how to do it. That leg extension movement can really hurt your knees, so be careful with that. So thankfully I'm able to do it, especially after all my injuries in the past. And that why I love the leg extension workout is only because it gives me a chance to pump the blood, warm up my joints, and that's why I love the exercise so much. I don't go heavy, I never go heavy on the leg extension. I mostly pump a lot of blood, get the muscle pumped through my legs extension, and not to mention the best thing about it is to warm them up. So that's usually prep for my quads on day 1. I don't do it as many sets, but I still do it as a warm-up. And on day 3, it's actually an exercise where I build my muscle by pumping blood. So 5 sets, kill it with 1, and then jumping obviously into front squats. And to finish it up, I'm going to the leg press. And that's probably the toughest. I'm not sure how tough it's. I'm not sure what's tougher, leg extension or the press. Both kill me, both fatigue me, both pump so much blood, it's unbelievable. And for leg press, I don't go heavy again just because I'm trying to pump as much blood as I can. And when I do go heavy, I don't feel the same pump in my quads on leg press. I don't know why. I tried it many times. I switched the angles. I did all of you can think of. It's still keeping weight on different parts of my foot, still not the same as doing 4 sets, 30 reps at highest weight maximum possible. And obviously I take breaks as you guys seen, but that's needed. So those 3, if you ask me why there is no lunges, is because when I do lunges, my weaker point are not my glutes. My glutes are actually strong. The reason I do glutes twice a week, day 1 and day 3, is because even though they're strong, they should be stronger for my ass to grass movement on my squat day. And for ass to grass, you just don't need these strong glutes. You need super strong glutes to execute that movement and to push the heavy weight off. So that's why I'm training them. But my weaker point is my hamstrings. And anytime I do the leg lunges, my hamstrings suffer. It's so hard to do. My hamstring work more than my quads, than any other muscle in my body through that exercise. So that's why lunges is going to be on day 5, which is Friday, and day 5 is going to be my curling. I always say curling, just like bicep curling, it's similar. I'm focusing on my rear, my sides, so that's going to be the day 5, and it consists of leg. What it consists of? Let me think quickly. So it's going to have the leg lunges. So that's probably will be number 1. Then we're going to leg contractions, hip extensions, inner and outer thighs. We're focusing on that. And yeah, that's mostly it. And obviously ham work as well, 2 exercises for the ham. So that's about it. And through all the workouts I have, I always add calves. Calves are not my leg workout. Calves are separate workouts that I add during the week. So 2 to 4 times a week I would add calves, and I would add ab work. That's mandatory. I just throw them in whenever I feel like it. That's how I work on those 2 muscle groups. So that's about it. So hopefully you guys understand my workout routine. Feel free to incorporate in yours. The reason I do 3 times a week legs right now is just to build them up, get some strength, build up these smaller muscle groups in my legs to make sure they are on par, and just to get hopefully some more results. And if it doesn't work, I got to admit to everybody, twice a week is perfect to do legs. But I'm pushing it for what, 2nd week straight now on 3 times a week legs, and it's not bad. So I'll keep monitoring myself, keep seeing the progress, and see what's going on. Now, last thing I want to note before I get off the video, I know it's going for a long time already, is play with your form on squats. Don't listen to this guy or that guy or that guy. Find your perfect form. Find the form that works for you, works with your mobility, works with your muscle group, with your posture and everything else. Yes, you can take advices and examples from people, but design your own perfect squat form so you don't get injured, so you do the movement properly. And if someone says flare the legs out, someone says keep the legs straight, you're building more quads that way, don't freaking listen to them. Your longevity is more important than building all the muscles in the world, unless you're in bodybuilding and you have to win a few contests to get some money back. Seriously, focus on your form first and then build the strength and everything else out of it. Play around, experiment, see what feels better, see what works. If you have pain in a certain way, obviously you're doing something wrong. So make sure you change it before you get hurt even more. So with my back squats, I got the form, I got everything perfect. I'm working with it for longest time, no pain, nothing else in there, so it's good. Now with front squats, I'm experimenting just because I'm going to be building muscle through the pump and not the weight. So I'll be focusing on front squats as building the reps and reps and reps higher. It's still tough right now, and I salute everybody who does front squats. It's not an easy movement, but I'll be focusing on reps and reps and reps. So right now with the lighter weight, I'm playing with my feet. I'm spreading them out more than narrowing them. Playing with the angle of the foot. Sometimes I keep them parallel. Sometimes I spread them to my natural form, and seeing how that works for me. Again, if there's any discomfort or something, I know what's going on. But I'll be experimenting again with just like sumos. Experimenting and first trying it out, finding my perfect form or form that works for me, and then I'll be able to build and capitalize on it. So that's it basically. The video is probably 10-minute long already through me talking. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, sub, and everything else like everybody else says in videos. And don't forget even to dislike the video. I haven't had it yet, but hey, it would be fun to have one dislike. But yeah, guys, I'm happy. I'm well. I'm thankful, and you know what? It's a joy to come to the gym, do what you need to do on busy schedule like I do have, and it's great. So thank you for watching. Until next time. Oof.